Hello everyone, welcome to this week's reading. This is for the week of the 13th to the 19th of June. And I'm going to be using cards from the Psychic Tarot Oracle, to these ones here, and this deck, Angel Reading Cards by Debbie Malone. So, as usual, before I get to the cards, I'm going to just mention a few things to do with the astrology at the moment. So, right at this moment, we have a lot of planets in air signs. So, the Sun is in Gemini, the Moon is in Libra right at the moment, it's in about the middle of Libra. Mercury is in Gemini, which has just ticked over into Gemini yesterday. Venus is in Gemini as well. So, that's a lot of airy energy. And so for people that have air signs, predominant air signs in the chart, or strong air energy like a sun in an air sign, or a rising in an air sign, or a moon in an air sign, maybe feeling a little bit ungrounded at the moment. So I feel like it's really important at the moment to ground yourself so that you can just feel stable in yourself and not to feel scattered. That's part of the message that I'm getting. And so you can do things to ground yourself. Some of the easiest things to do are getting outside, playing with pets, getting out to nature. You can do meditations where you visualize yourself, the energy kind of going down into your feet. And there's a couple that I do when I need to get grounded. One is imagining that I have, it sounds really strange, but imagining that I have magnets at the bottom of my feet and that I'm magnetizing to the earth. Or a visualization or meditation where you imagine roots going out through the bottom of your feet, connecting you to the earth, and just feeling that connection. Another one that I do, which I find really helpful, is this is for if you're feeling really scattered and really ungrounded, as well as maybe feeling exhausted and needing to feel some kind of soothing energy. A good one is to visualize yourself laying on Mother Earth and that the earth is embracing you in some energetic way. So you're just kind of laying on the earth and it just feels really supportive and really nice. So just another thing, the Saturn-Neptune square, which I mentioned on my Facebook page a couple of days ago, or was it yesterday? I can't remember now, but that influence is a very strong energy at the moment, and it's causing a lot of tension for a lot of the mutable signs being Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius and Virgo. So if you have signs, planets in those signs in your chart, you may be feeling the tension at the moment, some kind of need for adjustment with regards to two very different areas of your life, needing to get sort of maybe more grounded in reality, where you've been a bit disconnected, and maybe need to get in touch with your dreams more and bring your dreams into reality more. So it's kind of like, Saturn's very much about reality and time and hard work and the physical realm of Earth that we live in, and Neptune is kind of the opposite of that energy in a way, where it's more spiritual and getting us to connect with inspiration, our higher self, creative energy and all that sort of thing. So it's about reconciling these two energies at the moment, because the square is exact and it's very tense, and it will last until the end of July. So it's a rarish, aspect. And just one other thing I want to mention, even though we're not there yet, but the very end of June, Mars will go direct. So if you're an Aries or a Scorpio, if you've got those strong in your chart, you can look forward to the end of June, where you'll start to feel a lot better and you'll feel like you can move forward. Alright, so just going to pick 3 cards out of this deck. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, just go to the link below to my Etsy store, and you can find all the different types of readings that I offer there. So let's see what the energies are for this week. So I'm going to get one extra card this week after I do these 3 from the other deck that I mentioned. Oh, I knew this card was going to come up. It was so weird. Before I'd even decided on the deck, I saw the 8 of Wands in my mind, which is the 8 of... Well, this is like the 8 of Wands in traditional tarot. It's the 8 of... it's just the 8, and it says accelerated motion. So there's this fast-paced energy, at the moment, and it's pretty intense. So... this week we can expect things to really start speeding up, communications, activity, things that you need to get done errands that you need to run, you know, bits and pieces. So it's going to be kind of very like bits and pieces that need to get done. But in general, life is speeding up. And that really relates to Mercury, the planet of communication, having just moved into Gemini yesterday. So, you know, Gemini relates to the logical mind, facts and figures, absorbing information and disseminating of information. So it's all about information. And so you may spend more time online, you may be writing, you may be communicating more in general, or you may just be very, very busy this week. That's a great card. Victory and success. Let's get a bit closer there. It's a number 6 card. So for some people, I want to say this is a work-related thing, where, you know, something that you've been wanting to get done gets done this week. So there's a sense of achievement around that. For other people, I'm getting a health connection. So if there's been something worrying you, niggling at you, I feel like the message here is it will get resolved with some attention on your part. So if there's something niggling at you health-wise, just to look at what you can do to remedy that, or to change your diet or something along those lines. The other thing is I'm getting a message about purification here. So for some people, it's about purifying yourself energetically, releasing a lot of old baggage. It's like I'm really getting, this message has come before, it's about it's time now to really move into your true self more, into your higher self more, and connect with your true self, release the baggage of the past, issues from childhood, you know, old toxic emotions, that type of thing. It's about purification. Well, that's very much relating to this, that card about purification there. The second card in general. This is a wisdom card here, so it's number 5. So what I'm getting with this very strongly is listen to your intuition at this time, because it has valuable information for you. And it's interesting because every single card has something to do with like this ray of light coming out of it. This one here has this kind of like a comet going through the sky with this ray of light. This one here, there's a big ray of light, sort of a circle of light, and some finer rays coming out of the clouds there where the sun is coming. And this one also has that. So it's like the energy of the sun, and that is a very hopeful energy. And I feel like there's been a lot of heavy energies for a lot of people in the last 4 years, especially. It's been really intense since 2012. Was that 4 years? Yeah, pretty much. And I just feel, you know, that the tide is turning now. That's what I want to say. In a way, what I feel like globally we're also experiencing, as also personally, is a real cleansing of the past and a real shift in terms of the earth and what people value, and, you know, hopefully moving into a time where there is less violence in our world and more compassion and more of a need that people have for peace and creative expression and, you know, that type of thing. It might sound very idealistic, but I feel like we are moving into a time where the old paradigms are really shifting. And by the time we get to, you know, into the next few years, we're really going to see a lot of old foundations crumbling away in society. And I just wanted to add that in because I feel like this card is very deep. And it's about big shifts in society, you know, where there's been negativity or corruption or darkness, it's like the light is going to shine through. And you know, the power of the individual and the people of the world and the collective desire to evolve is going to improve. It's going to improve slowly, I feel. It's a bit of a global message coming through there. And I'm just going to get that extra card for everybody for this week from this beautiful deck called the Angel Reading Cards by Debbie Malone, who's an Australian psychic medium. And she's actually known for working with the police in Australia on cases, on murder cases and missing persons cases. So yeah, let me see, what am I drawn to? I really want to get this first one here. Oh, that is amazing. Well, I just was talking about, you know, the world changing to having more harmony. You know, essentially that's what I was saying, and you know, getting away from violence. And this is the Angel of Harmony, and it also adds to a 6. The 4 + 2 here is 6. And interestingly enough, I'll just get closer. You can see she's holding the Scales of Justice there, just here, which is beautiful to me because that says that, you know, it's a karmic rebalancing in a way of what's happening now. And there's a dove here. There's several doves, actually. There's a dove here, which is like the dove of peace. So, you know, I feel like it's a very global message. I feel there is individual messages coming in, definitely, but, you know, with the other cards, and also, you know, individually in that, you know, maybe you yourself are coming into a time when you want more peace in your own life, you know, and this is a card really promising that, I feel. So beautiful messages. Okay, Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And as I said, if you'd like a personal reading from me, just follow links to my store below. Thank you. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.